Some things got flagged, which is no problem. We were expecting some things to get flagged. We weren't expecting the city to just be like, oh yeah, you got demolished the garage, French drain, redid the chimney, and then it's like they just added $100,000, almost $100,000 worth of work.
Right. It's closing day. We're here in North Plainfield, New Jersey at a two-family. Super excited to give my client Kevin the keys to his first home. He's using a 203K rehab loan to do the renovations and build some equity right away in this property. We got it at a great price, so I'm super excited. Let's go. When you came over, said you were looking for a two-family.
Yeah.
Right? Budget was under 4. We're in New Jersey.
We're around 4, yeah.
That's really hard.
Yeah, I know. Can't get the best of properties.
I said okay, you know. But I understood your goals. You want a house hack, live in one unit, rent out the other. It's tried and true formula of building wealth. I was excited about it, so I got behind the goal. We got a 203K renovation loan to do this, right? Which means that you're basically building in the cost of your renovations into your
loan
mortgage payments, right? But the properties that we were seeing in your price point,
all fixer-uppers.
all fixer-uppers.
It's not a problem.
Well, that's what the loan's for, right? We also kind of had to balance our budget. We had to get something that was still within budget. Some work where we could get in there, where it's sitting on the market, but not so much work that we're overwhelmed or that you're in a bad situation either, right? So we found this gem. We got our offer accepted, went under contract. Were you surprised when we got our offer accepted? Or?
Yeah, a little bit, because everything was, skyrocket, 100K, 50K on top, and this time we went under, they're like, yeah, I'll take it.
We went under contract, everything's cool.
Then it went downhill.
Then it went downhill.
Some things got flagged, which is no problem. We were expecting some things to get flagged. We weren't expecting the city to just be like, oh yeah, you got demolished the garage, French drain, redid the chimney, and then it's like they just added $100,000, almost $100,000 worth of work.
Right.
And then I was like, you're definitely not gonna get this. So I was already on the fence of just like backing out. We would have to ask for a 100K reduction, which I thought wouldn't even cross the guy's mind.
Of course.
But then the appraiser flags the dampness.
Dampness in the basement.
Which we already knew, so that we already had in mind that you would have to do something like a French drain. And then when I presented that, they're like, oh, it's too high. Right. He's like, it seems also over the top.
The renovation specialist, right? Full disclosure, I told you in the beginning, this is my first 203K. We were really kind of depending on their expertise, to kind of guide us through on this one. So when we reach this point where, the appraiser's saying, hey, we got some dampness that we need to address. The seller doesn't want to budge. And then we have our own team kind of saying like, no.
I just told the attorney, like, just back out.
Yeah. Well, you and I had a discussion.
I talked to you,
And then what was my advice?
No deal is better than a bad deal.
Let's go. Say it again for those in the back. No deal is better than a bad deal. And I told you, look, if you're feeling like this isn't a good deal for you anymore, we got to terminate this. We sent a kill letter.
Mass emails, text messages, like, oh, what's going on? And then the lender went to say that we didn't need anything for the dampness, like as a French drain, but something cheaper. And that kind of put my deposit into jeopardy.
Initially, we didn't budget for this extra work.
Yeah.
So not only were you going to lose this deal after we had spent so much time on it, you and I.
Yeah.
Right?
Like 2 months or so.
Now you're in jeopardy of losing your deposit on top of that.
Yep.
We don't ever want to be in this territory. I don't. I don't want my clients to be in this territory to feel like that. Then the guys that were on our team that were doing the renovation, kind of supervising the renovation project, they actually came out to the property and said, hey, you actually do need a French drain. Look at that.
And the price is actually not expensive now, it's cheap.
What we were asking for, the reduction we were asking for to make this work was cheaper than what they had thought.
Yeah, we asked for, I think it was 11 or 12. The loan officer came out, he looked at it, he's like, this is like a $15,000, $20,000 job. Right. 11 grand wasn't, it's actually a pretty good price for all the amount of work that got to be done. I was like, if he doesn't want to give it, we back out. And if he gives it, we go through with it.
There you go. We hung tough. Yeah. We did our work, and we're here.
Yeah. The progression towards the right area,
Exactly, dude. And now we got your two family.